just finished up a class at Midwest Native Skills, and one of the most frequently asked questions, both online and at classes, is what knives do I personally carry? So I wanted to show you, this is what I typically have for classes or for non-dramatic camping trips or trips we go on. It's my standard Aniolek. This is the standard sheath that it comes with. It's a carbon steel blade, 01 tool steel. It's full tang. We made it their size so as you're carving, it feels like an extension of your hand. We have this ramp on the back. Could you come in tight on this just to show them that ramp? So when you're holding it, your finger just naturally holds in there, and it helps you have more control over the knife. If you notice, there's 4 rivets. A knife this size typically only has 2 or at the most 3 rivets, and the rivets actually hold the scales, which you would call a handle, a lot of people do, but it holds the scales on tight. And this one is a hollow scale, and we have another hole on the back, so this knife can actually be lashed onto a spear if you wanted to do any prodding at a distance. Like with all my knives, I like to customize them. So when I put my knife on, it's more than just a knife, it's a survival tool. So here on the back, I have some jute twine. If I get into a situation where I can't readily find tinder, I'll just wrap the jute twine and have my tinder directly. And again, here's some 550 cord. It helps me get the knife in and out easily, but also can be used for an emergency. Now, if we're going on a trip more extreme up to northern Maine, out west, I like to carry this piggyback setup. It's both knives we offer. This is the Aniolek, just like the one I normally carry. It's the same knife, and it fits on the outside. But then you have the Anio. This is an 11-inch blade. It's weighted slightly forward to be our big chopper. The handle was designed to take all vibrations out of the knife when you're chopping. Again, you have the rivets, and this could be attached to a spear if you need a longer reach. The anvil here was purposely placed so when you're batoning big pieces of wood, you can have a flat, wide area to hit to get through those larger pieces of wood. And the Anio, again, is made from the 01 tool steel. It's a carbon steel, so it's easy to sharpen. Beyond that, I've turned the knife sheath into a survival kit. Here's the ferro rod that I would use one of the knives to strike, but I've added a compass on there. The ferrocerium rod does not affect the compass. As you know, metal typically affects the accuracy of compass. The ferro rod does not do that. Here I have just a small flashlight. It's a Martech single AAA. It gives out about 200 lumens, and it's just there as a backup. It has a glow-in-the-dark cap on it, so once you light up the flashlight, you can turn it off and you still have a low light. And on the back, we have additional 550 cord, but I chose to use the fire cord on this. So I have the use of the 550 as well as that red cord on the inside that can be used to start fires. I have a small lighter here, and I keep it all together with some shrink wrap tubing. So you put this all through, shrink wrap it, use a hair dryer to tighten it all down. So this is what I typically carry. I like the leg strap. When this is, it can be carried scout style along your back, but typically I'll just have it on my belt, and just to keep it close to my leg, I just have this, and again, this is the fire cord too. So for those that were wondering what I typically carry, it's either only the Anio, or for more extreme cases, it's the double Anio and Aniolek.